When we think about digital products, we always think about printables and planners. But there's so many other digital products that are profitable and have less competition. Now, in today's video, I'll be sharing Etsy digital products that you probably never thought about selling that are highly profitable. Whenever you start any type of business, whether it's on Etsy or Shopify, if you end up selling something in a saturated market, it will require a well-structured shop with systems in place and a lot of patience to grow. However, in markets with less competition, it gives you the room to grow at a quicker pace, even if you're not spending money on ads and doing it all organically. So if you want to learn more about selling digital products on Etsy and doing something different that can help you grow your Etsy business a lot faster, make sure to watch all the way to the end. Hi, and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name is Nancy, and I help small business owners turn their passions into profits. Make sure to subscribe today for weekly videos. So let's head over to my computer to get started. Hey everyone, here we are on my computer, and I wanted to show you 5 examples of Etsy stores that are selling digital products. They're very different to one another that, like I said in the beginning, maybe you never thought of selling. And keep in mind that when you sell digital products, you could sell them on Etsy, you could sell them on other marketplaces like eBay, Amazon, Redbubble. You could actually also sell them on your own website, whether you open a Shopify store or you do like a WordPress. It doesn't matter. You could sell digital products on many platforms, also in your own website. So that's really cool because you could create different streams of passive income. Now, the first store I have for you is this one right here. And they have had 165,000 sales, so they have a lot of sales. And they sell professional style mock-ups to showcase your designs. Now, what's really cool about this is that there's a lot of people like myself that are not good with photography. And I remember when I was selling candles on Etsy, it was quite a challenge for me. I even had to buy a little light box to take better photos. Especially in our condo, as you can see right now, I don't have great lighting at all. And in Chicago, there's always an overcast. So I did struggle with it, and I'm sure many of you guys could relate. Let me know in the comments below. But this store, what they do is that they create these mock-ups for anyone that sells t-shirts, sweaters, hoodies, and you can actually buy these mock-ups, professional mock-ups, and you could put your design right on top. I mean, that's brilliant. It's such an easy concept, especially if you are good at photography. If you are good at photography, this is a great concept for you to be able to create this. Now, this particular store, I did a little bit of research using eRank, and they make about 140 sales per day. That's pretty good. And I took the median price of all of the prices and I multiplied that by 140. So they're making average around $490 per day. And if we multiply that in a whole month, that's about $15,000 per month. I mean, that's pretty good. Imagine you making $15,000 per month on passive income. This is passive income. This is something that the customer buys, they download the file, and you don't have to do anything else besides marketing yourself, growing your brand. But you don't have to do shipping. They have high margins. So it's a really, really lucrative business to go into, and a really different one, very different to what we normally would think of when we're talking about, I want to start a digital product business, right? So this is a great idea for anyone out there that can take great photos, and you know that this is something that you could replicate and even make it better, right? The second Etsy store I have for you guys called Emotion Designs. And they've had a lot of sales as well, over 157,000 sales. And they sell designs and transfers for graphic design. So they do pretty much a lot of graphic design, clip art that you could use for, I'm assuming, for anything that you want to do for your business as well. And as you can see, they have a little bit of all these different types of beautiful clip art. If you're someone that is very talented like this person, that you're able to create art clip, this is something, or clip art, excuse me, this is something that you might want to consider doing. As you can see, majority of the prices are $5, $9, $10. I took the median price of other prices, and they actually sell about 107 sales per day as well. So they do get a lot of sales. And that's about a $535 per day that they make on average. Don't quote me on this. This is just more to kind of give you an idea. And they make about $16,000 per month on $5, $9, $10 items, $12 items. It's pretty incredible. I mean, it's so incredible. This fascinates me with digital products because there's so many things that there's so many people out there so talented that do this like nothing. This is simple for them, but they're not making money out of their gifts and talents. So this is why I wanted to create this video, to kind of open up your mind, especially if you're watching right now and you know how to make beautiful products like these. The next store I have for you is called Editing Studio. And as you can see here, they sell premium presets for Lightroom. So these are all different designs that they sell. And I love these. I actually don't use Lightroom, but I have seen them work on Lightroom. I have a friend of mine that does a lot of work on Lightroom, and he buys stuff like this all the time. And as you can see, they're very cheap, $2, $1.72, $1.20, and they get about 134 sales per day, this particular store. And what I did was I did the math. If they sell 134 by the median price, it's about 160 per day. That's pretty good passive income. That's about almost $5,000 per month. I mean, a lot of people wish they could make, right, $5,000 extra every single month as a side hustle, or even to replace the current full-time job that they don't make $5,000, right? So this is another great idea, and they don't have that many listings as the other two stores. So always think about that. It's not so much about the quantity, like how many listings you have. It's more about the quality. Sure, if you have more listings, that does help you amplify your reach. But a lot of times it also could hurt your conversion rate if you have a whole bunch of listings and people are not visiting, shopping, etc. So just keep that in mind as well. Make sure that when you're creating products, no matter what niche you end up going into, that you're creating products for your cater audience. Like, you're thinking about, would my customer that just purchased this one, would they also buy this one? Would they come back? Or if I send them an email, would they click on the offer and buy this one because they love this one as well? So that's what you want to think about. You want to create products that, one, will get you new customers, but two, will help you retain the ones that you currently have and make more money from them. That's the ultimate business. That's how you build a sustainable business in the long run. Now, the next store I have for you is called Brush and Barley. And they have had a lot of sales as well. The young lady, 131,000. And she sells Procreate tools, digital journaling, and prints. I did notice that majority of her reviews are all about the Procreate tools, and those are all digital products. And I thought that was really interesting that people actually buy these tools. I guess it's no different than buying tools for Lightroom for photo editing, but people buy stuff like this, and it's really interesting. She has a little bit more products in this store, a lot less than the first two. But this is another tool that you could use. If you know how to use Procreate, you know how to create brushes and do all these fancy things, why not sell them? Why not do something like this, like how she's doing, and make passive income, even if this is like a side hustle? She gets about 90 sales per day. So I did an average again on the medium price. That's about $292 per day, and about $9,000 per month. I mean, that's really good. I mean, that's over six figures, almost six figures. Over six figures a year selling Procreate tools. I mean, that's pretty great. A lot of people would love, to make that much money per month. So keep that in mind as well. This is another great one that maybe might work for you, especially if you know how to create these things, especially with the Procreate tools. As you can see, that's the category that she has the most out of all the other categories, and it's most likely because she sells a lot of those, and she also has digital prints, and then also these type of digital prints as well. So she does sell a lot of products that are digital download. And the last store that I have for you is called Caf Fonts Design. And this particular store sells fonts, as you can see. And it's really, really neat. I love people that are creative like this, that can create fonts. A lot of people say I have really nice handwriting. They always tell me you could convert it into a font. I've never really thought about it, but it's really interesting. And as you can see, they have had over, let's see here, 96,000 sales, and they sell about 64 sales per day. So I did the math on the medium price. So they make about $224 per day, give or take, and they make about $7,000 per month. I mean, that's pretty good for selling digital products. So when you're thinking about starting your digital business and you're like, I don't know what to sell, do market research. Start looking around. Start seeing what are other people selling. What are you good at? What skills do you have? What skills can you develop? What skills can you learn to create digital products so you could start your printable business or your digital business this year or at the beginning of 2022. Now, I am an open book, so if you have any questions about digital products, let me know in the comments below. I love to help everyone. I want to make sure that everyone finishes the year strong and starts a great year for 2022. So any questions, leave them below. And thanks for watching again. I'll see you in the next video.